Hey, this is Drew Smith with Basic Memory. Today I've been kind of tinkering with something and I was thinking about making a video about it and thought, instead of trying to recreate it, I'm just going to show you what I've done here. At least it gives you an idea. Like a lot of people, I've noticed a huge influx of people who are obsessed with the two big P's of AI lately, personas and prompts. And there are these big prompt, these giant GitHub projects full of prompts. There are websites that are devoted to having prompts that you can cut and paste, where they make it really easy for you to click and copy and paste them. And it just always seemed so clunky and funny that people were doing it that way still. And it just seemed like such an obvious fit for Basic Memory. I think a lot of people who use Basic Memory are probably already doing this, but it seemed worthwhile just to make an example of it for you. So I had Claude cook up some personas and prompts in Obsidian. You'll see I had him just write a note that says, these are P1 through 6 of personas, A1 through 8 of prompts. The personas are things like friendly expert, creative storyteller, complete idiot. Then we got prompts that are like a blog post writer, an email drafter, and then these get elaborated here. The email drafter is into composing professional emails using these instructions. There's the complete idiot who's enthusiastically and confidently wrong about everything, helpful assistant, creative storyteller, and so on. So I just started by having Claude write all those notes, and I didn't do much to tailor them just because I wanted to kind of use it as a use case. But I asked him to show me the prompt library index as an artifact so I could have this here to refer to right away. And so here they are as an artifact. He recommends some popular combinations. I don't know how popular they could be since I just made them up, but he thinks they're popular. So I told him hey, try to launch A1 and P3. So we're just kind of mixing and matching things. A blog post writer who's a creative storyteller. He waxes poetic about how great this blog post is going to be and then asks me what it's going to be about. And I tell him we should make it about Basic Memory semantic memory. Feel free to check our notes and our website and our GitHub. So, he does that, and then he pulls together this blog post, just as a helpful assistant would. Works out great. So then I ask him, let's go back to that prompt library index. Then I asked him to come up with something with A8 and P5, the excuse generator and the complete idiot. He asked me what I need an excuse for. I say, Paul wants to have a meeting on Sunday, but I just want to chill. Give me a few excuses. He knocks out some extremely dumb excuses for me. And he's just pulling from the notes, these notes could be infinitely complex or infinitely simple. The ones I have are extremely dashed off. As you can see, they're not, he has some tone guidelines, some examples, but, there's just not that much to them. But they could have been, I could have made them really rich. Again, I ask him to do A6, which is a feature explainer with P4, a helpful assistant. Ask him to explain projects in Basic Memory. He kind of just knocks that out. And then finally, I did P6 and A7, which is a sports coach who only communicates through sports analogies, and A7, a pep talk generator, and said that I need to make a video about how to use Basic Memory as a prompt/persona library. And he got me pretty amped up, as you can see, because I'm actually doing the video. Anyway, I just think this is such an interesting and straightforward way of using Basic Memory, and it just seems like a no-brainer that instead of using absurd libraries or cutting and pasting text snippets from Word files or whatever people are doing, you could just be launching anything you want just from an index and a list of notes. So anyway, check it out. It's a cool use case.